We've all been there. You ask an AI to plan a simple 5-day trip to Japan, or fix a broken script, and it spits back a generic, unhelpful block of text that leaves you with more work than when you started. The instinct is to blame the machine, but the fault rarely lies in the AI's intelligence. It lies in the vague, unstructured instructions we feed it. In computer science, this is the classic garbage in, garbage out problem. When you ask a generic question, the system is mathematically bound to give you a generic average of its training data. Enter Brother Diane. As an educator and tech researcher, he realized that people were treating AI like a magic 8-ball when they needed to treat it like a highly literal machine awaiting instructions. To get high-quality results, you have to stop asking random questions. The AI requires a systematic logic, a set of structural rules to organize your input so the machine knows exactly what parameters to operate within. That approach is the C.O.D.E framework. 4 precise steps: C, O, D, and E. Mastering these 4 letters provides the structural control needed to dictate the AI's internal logic. It turns a vague request into a set of specific engineering requirements. The framework adapts based on what you are trying to achieve. The general edition is for everyday soft skill tasks, like creative brainstorming, digital marketing strategy, and lifestyle planning, where you communicate like directing a human actor. First is C, character. Putting an expert hat on the AI, like a senior travel guide, narrows its focus. O is overview. You provide specific context. For Kyoto, specify you prefer ancient temples and ramen, avoiding lines. This prevents the AI from making broad assumptions. D is for do. This is the engine of your prompt. The action verb you choose dictates the quality of the result. If you use a weak verb like do this or organize it, the AI will output mediocre filler. This gauge illustrates the verb upgrade technique. You replace weak commands with highly specific, strong action verbs. Tell the AI to filter out tourist traps, plan a logical transit route, and recommend hidden local spots. Finally, E is for export. You dictate the exact physical format of the answer. Don't just ask for the plan. Ask it to export the results into a structured timetable. The general edition succeeds because human-like commands, driven by upgraded action verbs, effectively shape the AI's creative output. When you shift to hard logic tasks like coding, data analysis, or academic research, the framework adapts into the professional edition. For technical tasks, role-playing fails. The AI must be treated as a high-performance computational module, not a human actor improvising a script. Here, C is core. You define the underlying tech stack, like Python and Selenium, not a persona. O is overview. Background stories are stripped away, replaced with raw input data, your exact source code, and specific error logs, like a timeout exception. D becomes duty. Instead of human action verbs, you provide a strict job description, establishing defined operational boundaries. Crucially, this includes constraints. You explicitly tell the AI what it is strictly forbidden from doing, like banning unstable, lazy code practices. E is export, demanding precise output specifications. For example, requiring the output as a Markdown code block with inline explanations. Markdown is a lightweight markup language used to format plain text documents. The professional edition achieves high accuracy results by abandoning human metaphors and instead treating the AI as a rigid system with defined operational boundaries. Once you understand these 4 steps, you can move beyond single prompt interactions. You can use C.O.D.E to build persistent, custom AI assistants, like Gemini Gems. One powerful application is building a Socratic learning bot. This is an AI designed specifically to guide human thinking, rather than just spitting out an answer. By applying the duty and constraint step, you force the AI to reject the spoon-feeding approach. It is constrained to ask reflective, analogy-based questions that test your actual comprehension. You then supercharge the overview step by uploading custom knowledge bases. Feed it multimodal documents, like complex PDFs on mugwort research or internal company data, and the bot becomes a specialized expert on your specific material. Structuring instructions this way creates a persistent logic for your AI tools. Once configured, the framework ensures the model follows your specific methodology every time you open the chat. Character. overview, do, export. These 4 steps define the boundaries of your next interaction. Use them to structure your next prompt.